Good morning. It is super rainy out this morning. The fog is so thick I can't even see like out the window right now. I'm just having my coffee in my new handmade mug that my old editor made for me. She got into ceramics a couple years ago and she's getting really good at it. So she sent me this for Christmas and it is my new favorite mug. She knew to make it big, so perfect. Oh my god, my necklaces are so tangled. A lot of you guys ask me, how do you keep your necklaces from tangling? I don't. We'll do this later. So I've got my coffee here and I thought I would take you around with me today, and I will also just kind of share with you all the goals and intentions I have for 2025. These are habits that I want to start building, but also I want to refine current habits that I have and just kind of take them to the next level a little bit. So there's some habits that will be starting, some habits that will be improving, and yeah, it'll be good. So I'll take you along with me today and we'll go through it. So in addition to getting up early, the other thing I've started doing is about 20 minutes of non-stop journaling. It's just like free flow, free thought. You can do it in the Minimalist-ish journal. So in the journal, there's a lot of really great prompts and things to reflect on shopping and consumption and how you want to curate your life. But there's also calendars in here that are blank, so you can customize them completely. And there's also a lot of free space for sort of free form journaling. So that's what I've been really getting into lately, and I want to make it a daily habit. It's just really helped. I don't know, I've been on and off with journaling for many years, and I just never stayed consistent with it, but lately I just been feeling like I really needed to get all the stuff out of my brain. I feel like I can sort it out in my head, but no, like getting it onto paper, and I don't like to do it digitally actually. I'm just not in the habit of that yet. I like analog, like physical pen to paper. So this has been very good. Pre-order is available now. And for those who pre-order, you also get a really exciting freebie. It's a section that was cut from the final journal, but there's still a lot of value in that. So we're making it available to those who pre-order. So I think it'll be really good, really helpful, and I'll leave it all linked down below. So yeah, this video is sponsored by me and my Minimalist-ish journal. Eee, so exciting. That's my first goal and intention of 2025. I've already messed up the one habit, which is probably I should be drinking water before I drink coffee, but one step at a time, 1% better every day. I think I'm finishing this right now. We love a skincare empty. Next habit, next goal for 2025 is a project pan. I think I mentioned this in my LA vlog, but I'm basically doing a no-buy for makeup. I don't have a ton of makeup, but I definitely have more than anybody needs, and I just want to catch up with it. I want to go through it. So let's do it right now. I'll show you what I am going to be panning. I already put this on my face, but the first thing I am going to go through is my NARS Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the shade Finland Light 1. I'm not a huge base foundation girl, but lately I actually kind of really like the nice coverage that it gives. It really evens out any redness. We're in for some good skin and makeup days. For brows, I do have my brows microbladed, but I still color them in just to darken them up a little bit. I'm currently using 3 different brow pencils and I really like them all. One, I'm just using up this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. There's really not much left in here, so I will be using that up really quickly. And then I either mix in this Merit, I think this is a Brow 1990. The tip is very fine and it's a nice color on me. So I've been kind of mixing these two. And then I was going through my makeup the other day and I found this Rare Beauty brow pencil in the color black. And I have been just kind of like patting a little bit of black in my brows here and there. So I feel like this will take me an entire year to go through because I kind of mix them all 3 together. Bronzer, I am using up my Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Skin Enhancer. This I bought in around February of 2024 and we've definitely hit pan. I really like this product because it doesn't go on too orange on me. A lot of bronzers translate really orange on me. Blends really well. You can be really kind of like messy and quick with it, which I really, really like. This one I was influenced to buy by Alana Davison. I love her channel. She really loves this and it's legit. So I think we're gonna get through this pretty quick. This one I feel like I've already hit pan on. This is my Merit blush in Stockholm. Look at it. I have flattened it out. For concealer, I have two on the go because I don't wear tinted moisturizer every single day. I have the one concealer from Kosas. So I want to finish this one up, but the other one that I'm going to be using as well is my Clé de Peau concealer. This is really, really nice. I love this. Honestly, it's expensive, but it is worth the money. Like, you don't even need any foundation with it. You can kind of do like your whole face with the concealer and it just goes on really, really smooth. I've had this for over a year and it's still, the consistency is still really, really good. It doesn't grab on anything. It's not patchy. It doesn't smell. So I'm kind of doing a mix of these two right now in my project pan. I did a makeup declutter, I think in the summertime, and I was gonna get rid of this one, but I actually decided to just use it up and I'm almost through. This is the mini of the Say Glowy Super Gel in the shade Star Glow, and I actually really, really like it. You can put it on as a base or wear it as a highlighter. Today I'm wearing it as a highlighter, but if I use it as a base underneath the NARS, it just gives this really, really pretty glow, and I'm gonna use this up really quick. So you can see I've got like, this is like about halfway done. For eyeshadow, I have this Magnetic Matte Eye Color pencil from Nude Sticks in the color Taupe. This just gives like a little bit of depth. I don't think I'll wear it every day though, to be honest, but that's gonna be my eyeshadow project pan. All right, for powder, you may have seen this in my LA vlog, but I have been using this Hourglass palette since like 2018. I'm sorry if that's gross, but it still works fine. I've made some progress on it. I really, really want to hit pan on these. I'm using it as like a setting powder, so I start with cream products and then I set it in with the powder. It just kind of melts into your skin and just makes you look really kind of blurred out and almost ethereal in a way. It just makes everything look super duper flawless. This is like the big mama, okay? This is the one that I really want to hit pan on. This is what inspired my project pan because it just won't go down. So this kind of goes to show like, how much makeup do we really need? I know it's fun to like try new makeup and all that stuff, and if you're a makeup lover and you like to do glams and all of that, I think that's awesome, but I can really just whittle it down. So I'm also going to be including this Charlotte Tilbury powder because the Hourglass one is really, really nice for every day, but when I'm filming, it doesn't mattify enough, so I tend to look really, really shiny, so I use this Charlotte Tilbury powder for that. And I have hit pan on it, which is very, very good. I feel very, very accomplished, but this will take me a long time because I only use this when I'm filming. And then for mascara, I was using the L'Oreal Telescopic not too long ago, but it dried up. I finished it. So now I am back on my Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. This has been my favorite, my go-to for many years. And whenever I feel like I want to experiment with a mascara, I just tend to go back to this one. It doesn't flake, it doesn't transfer. I have really oily lids and transfer is a big problem for me. So this one doesn't do that. It doesn't flake into my eyes. I can wear it all day long. I can work out in it. And it just like gives some nice separation and lift to the lashes. So with the project pan, I feel like the only thing I will need to repurchase this year is brow gel, mascara, and maybe concealer. I have backups in pretty much every single category. So this is my project pan. So my new habit this year is I'm not buying any new makeup for myself. We're going through this. We're using it up. Habit number 3, we're getting dressed every day. There's so much power in getting dressed. It really makes you feel put together, and I think it just makes you get into the habit of not waiting for opportunities to wear certain pieces. You don't have to wait for a certain opportunity to wear your clothes. It just gets you into the habit of like, yeah, I can get dressed every day. This is a great opportunity. I'm excited. I'm excited to style and play and do all of that. And that's kind of what I really want to focus on this year. So let's get started with habit number 3 right now. I just wanted to show you the whole outfit here. I've got my flattered loafers here with my socks that I got from Colorful Standard in Copenhagen. I do want more colorful socks. These are good socks. And the majority of my socks right now are all athletic ones, and they don't fit into nice shoes like that. So this was one of the maybes that I was thinking about decluttering because I just don't reach for it. It's almost like a navy kind of slate color, so nice and deep. It works for my color palette, I think. And then to kind of make this a bit more feminine, I like my hair in a ponytail like this, but I would probably throw on a sharper overcoat, and then I would have a more feminine looking bag to sort of tile this together. This reminds me of like a Linda outfit. You know what I mean by Linda. She's fab. With this, you gotta fold in the protein powder.
Here's what you do. You just fold it in.
Okay, I don't know how to fold broken cheese like that.
And I don't know how to be any clearer.
This is a little lower carb than I would want to be eating for breakfast, but we have no food in the house. Normally I would add things like bananas to this, or I'd have like some toast to go along with it to make it a bit more balanced. So that's my next goal / intention for 2025. I really want to make sure I'm dialing in my nutrition. Throughout the year, I really struggle with things like skipping breakfast. I find I'm just not hungry in the morning, and I'm in this kind of bad habit of having coffee first thing, and then it suppresses my appetite. So by the time I have lunch, I'm like starving. And I find because of that, I'm also playing catch up all day on making sure that I hit my food goals, my macro targets, my calorie goals, things like that. I wasn't really reaching my goals in terms of my energy, muscle building, like all that kind of stuff. So I just really want to dial it in. And I just know that when I'm eating on a schedule, you know, breakfast at a reasonable time, lunch at a reasonable time, because oftentimes if I'm working from home, I'll get so into what I'm doing, I will delay my lunch a lot. And it's just a really bad habit versus when I'm at work, like lunch is scheduled. I have to be at lunch at a certain time, and that's the time I get to eat. And I find I'm actually a lot more, just more even keel, more satisfied, more satiated, and even more emotionally regulated because hunger is a real thing. So I find I just need to kind of figure out a schedule of taking proper breaks, scheduling in my meals as if it's a meeting, you know, and doing things like meal prep so that I'm not kind of searching and wondering what to eat by the time I am ready to eat, and just decrease the reliance on pre-prepared food. So I'm gonna have my breakfast, I'm gonna go to the grocery store, and then we can prep some meals. This looks like literal this emoji, but it tastes so good. Okay, it's pouring rain outside. At least it's raining and not snowing. But one thing I am also going to be doing is taking a walk outside every single day. And this is rain, shine, cold, blizzard, I am doing it because one thing I find I've really struggled with this year is taking proper breaks and taking proper brain breaks. So our brains really have a hard time when it comes to task switching and focus. We actually can't really multitask that well, and you can only really focus on one job for about 90-ish minutes, if I remember correctly. It's not really a long time. That's like before you start to get tired, before you start to lose focus, and your brain needs a break. But the problem with a lot of us when we take breaks is you move from one screen, your computer screen, to your phone, and then we scroll on social media and we call that a break. But at least for me, I find that really scrambles my focus, and I have a hard time getting back into a flow state, getting back into focus, and my brain just needs like a do nothing break. But what I would often find myself doing is as soon as I finish one task, I'd be like, oh cool, I have a lot of time, and I would immediately go into another if I didn't start wasting my time scrolling social media. And then either way, I would wonder to myself, why can't I focus? Why can't I get things done? Why am I overwhelmed? Why do I feel like I suck and I'm failing and this is terrible and oh my God, why am I even doing this? And it's because I'm not taking proper breaks. It's because my brain needs a break, and I need fresh air. I need to get exercise, to get steps in. So yeah, I'm going to be taking walks with no phone, nothing in my ear, no podcasts, no audiobooks, just straight up walks. And this can be like 15 to 20 minutes. It does not have to be long. It could just be a walk around the block. But getting fresh air and changing your environment and changing your scenery can be so helpful to just reset, get new ideas, refocus, and just simply take a break. I really think being more effective and doing better work is actually about slowing down, because haste creates waste. And this is just a version of slowing down for me that I think will be really helpful. And I can also couple it with other errands. So I gotta get some groceries. I'm gonna go do that. It is absolutely pouring rain outside. Like, this is crazy. Like, look at that. In the middle of winter. Oh no, it's starting to turn into snow. Either way, I'm going out there because I need some fresh air. I need a break. And it's time to fill up the fridge. Okay, made it. I am soaked. It's actually like a lot milder out there than I thought it was gonna be, so it was kind of pleasant, except for a few times the wind tried to take my umbrella away, but we persevered. So yeah, let's do a little healthy grocery haul, and then I'm going to make some homemade ginger shots. Yes. Okay, little New Year grocery haul. This is just a few things to tide us over before we do our big grocery haul, which we do once a month at Costco. So I just got some granola. I like this in yogurt with cottage cheese. Just as like a little bit of a sweet treat. Avocados for some good fiber. Organic, inorganic, I'm not really too fussed about it, but the organic ones are actually cheaper than the conventional ones, so that's why I got those. Some bananas, always gotta have those. I'm not really into lettuce right now, but I am into broccoli slaw, so this I just eat kind of on its own with like salad dressing, maybe some cheese, chicken. I feel like lettuce for me is like a summer thing, and this just feels a bit more hearty and wintry. Some oranges and ginger, because I'm gonna make some ginger shots coming up. This bread was on special. This is the like raisin kind of bread from Farm Boy. It's one of my favorites. It is so good just like on its own. I like to take these little ends and just put butter on them and eat them like that. I just decided to get some rice cakes because I see a lot of the fitness and gym girlies eating rice cakes pre-workout. I haven't really done that before, so I want to try it. A bunch of sweet potatoes. I like to roast these. I'm going to roast them today. Some Parmesan cheese goes well with everything. We were out of peanut butter. We always get the chunky kind. Just got a red pepper. Nice to have some color in your food. Kiwis, these were on sale. I eat them all the time, and yes, I do eat them with the skin on. It is extra fiber. You can do it. Just wash them. I like the brown eggs. Apparently there's no difference, but I just like the look of brown eggs a little bit better. And some cheesecloth for the ginger shots. We're doing health every morning. It's really, really nice. It just wakes you up. It's like a zinger, you know? That was my first time adding turmeric. Before I was just doing like a ginger orange lemon shot, but this time I added it. I don't think I added enough. Perfecting the recipe and the process this year, 2025.
So, we get to the gym.